Yes.
I'm here with the Panda Red. 2 questions. Superman, what'd you think? Mr. Terrific?
Oh my god. I was so hyped for the movie the entire time it was coming out. I'm so happy I was proved right. I am so psyched that movie was so good. I am so hyped for Supergirl because of it. I am cautiously optimistic about Lanterns, hoping that it's not as bad as it looks. I'm super psyched for everything that I see. Superman was perfect. Any of the downsides that I see in Superman are just like personal gripes that don't really have any substance behind them. Watching Superman, any of the things that I am not 100% game for is the same way that I would have a conversation with somebody at a comic shop and disagree about a character. Like, I'd say the only thing that I'm not the biggest fan of is Guy Gardner is very obviously a joke, but Guy Gardner is usually a joke. So it's one of those you can always kind of tell the movies that a director has watched, or the books that a director has read. And with James Gunn, you can tell he's read Justice League International and he's read a lot of Superman, because all of his Superman stuff that he does is great, but the Justice League stuff that he does is very much based around the like comedic, smaller tier characters, and I personally really enjoy that.
Not to get too political, but it seems like the politics don't get Superman.
No. Nobody with any sense of power will ever fully understand Superman, because unfortunately Superman is a power fantasy of the people who have no power. It's always been a power fantasy built by people who do not have power in the system. He was created by 2 Jewish boys in the 30s. And even then, the entire idea of him was stolen by a company with power after that. So, in all honesty, the entirety of all of it is based around people without power fantasizing about using power justly. And unfortunately, that's just been the legacy of Superman forever. So people with power currently will never be able to fully understand who Superman is if they have not been the person with none who wanted to just make the world a better place.
Okay. One more question.
Yeah.
Have you seen Sinners?
I have seen Sinners.
Who's your favorite twin? Smoke or Stack? Because mine is Stack.
That's poisoning the water, dude.
I'm just giving it my opinion.
You're supposed to give it after the.
Nah, I agree. Actually, as I go through it, I agree. It's just I've always liked the little bit more sarcastic, a little bit more gruff. Maybe not even. I always. My favorite character is always the more brash one. It's always the one that's going to be a little bit more, say something with a cocky smirk and a shrug, more so than the person who's going to think something through and just be like real stern and thought through about it. And watching the movie, like, it's a tragedy. Stack gets turned and is never able to see his brother again. But at the same time, I liked his personality. The way that he went down was no fault of his own. It's not like it was a tragedy of somebody who was too cocky for their own good. He meant well, and he did the same thing that his brother did. He just was the unfortunate one to be in the room at that time. And I think that I like him. Out of the two, I think I like him a lot.
How many times have you seen it?
Twice. I saw it once in theaters, and I think I've seen it once at home. And then I've listened to the soundtrack about 1,000 times. So.
Favorite song on the soundtrack? If you could pick one. What stands out if you can think of anything? That's not the Rocky Road to Dublin.
I was going to say Rocky Road to Dublin's pretty goddamn high on the list. It's pretty goddamn high on the list. Lie to Me. Lie to You is definitely up there. It's one of those two, I would have to say.
That's awesome. When I'm at work, I'll blast Pale Moonlight because I love that song.
I love that one so much.
I
heard that one in an edit the other day and was like, oh God, I need to watch this movie again.
All right, well, just one more time. Thank you for coming to NocoCon, bro. We love you coming. Thank you for coming every year. Thank you for letting me put a camera in your face every year. And man, just as 2 artists, man, keep doing what you do.
Fuck yeah, man.
Okay,
Absolutely.
What can you give us that you haven't given us yet on camera?
When's this video coming out?
As soon as it's possible.
As soon as possible. The next video is about Archie Comics, so look out for it.
Okay.